Using this soft Hourglass Veil Mineral Primer on a synthetic brush, I'm just putting this all over my face, and this is the first time that I have used this Marc Jacobs Remarkable Foundation. So it is really thick. Like, I started buffing it into my skin and you saw how much I put on my face. The color is a little bit too light for me, but this is the lighter shade and the next one up was way too orange. This can always be counteracted with bronzers and powders a little bit later. So here I'm just using the iconic contour palette. This palette is amazing. It's so creamy and soft and it blends like a dream. The key is to use a different beauty blender or sponge or brush that you used for your concealer. You don't want the two mixing together and you putting your concealer where your contour is and your contour when your concealer is. So I'm just setting my under eyes and my lids as normal and the whole rest of my face, being careful not to get it on the contour. You don't want to take your face powder where your contour is because you're going to use a contour powder over the top of it to darken it up. If you take your face powder over it, then it will lighten it and there's no point in doing the cream contouring underneath. So I'm taking some translucent powder and I'm just cleaning up my contour a little bit. I really want that line to be as sharp as possible. Next, a little bit of blush. I'm not a big fan on blush, so I don't use much. Just filling in my eyebrows with an eyebrow pencil here. Just sort of feathering it using small strokes as I go. Taking these 4 shades from the Tartist Pro palette, I'm going to be creating a soft golden purple eyeshadow look today. So as always, just buffing your transition shade into your crease with a big fluffy brush. Just making sure that this first shade is all blended out before you go to your next shade. That will ensure that everything is coherent with each other. Taking the second shade and just going a little bit lower in the crease just to define it a little bit more. And now going in with that gold. Oh my goodness, that's such a pretty color. Like, I was absolutely obsessed. Darkening up the crease just a little bit more and then blending it out with a fluffy brush. Now just taking the 4th and most purple shade and buffing that into the outer corners of my eye and just whatever is left on my brush, slowly dragging it inwards. I felt like the outside edges needed to be a little bit more blended, so I'm taking a buffing brush. This is a flat top one I just got from Priceline, and I'm just buffing out those edges a little bit more until they are blended like a dream. Taking the second shade that we used earlier and just buffing that underneath my lower lash line, joining it up. Taking some translucent powder just to clean up a little bit, and then adding some mascara to complete the look. My favorite thing to do with a liquid lipstick is to add a gloss over the top. So what you do, you just add your liquid lipstick and wait until it's dry. I usually go in with my highlighting powder. So this is Champagne Pop by Jaclyn Hill. Oh, love her. I'm just adding this on the inner corners, my brow bone, down the bridge of my nose, Cupid's bow everywhere. And then I go back in and I add the gloss over the top once the liquid lipstick is dry. And this look is complete. Woohoo! Okay guys, thank you so much for watching, and if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. Give this video a thumbs up if you like it, and I look forward to seeing you all next time.